Good day, folks. Interesting topic. Women can be much better photographers than men. Okay, this isn't a clickbait, and in fact this is something that I observed for the last 10 years or so, and is this actually how I feel in general about photography, because I have met lots of different photographers, men or women, and I generally do think that women, in a lot of the cases, they are, or they can be, better photographers. Not saying this is a gender thing about I'm not talking about feminisms and things like that, nothing at all, just because of priorities, which I'm going to talk about it right now. Well, you might wonder where I am at the moment. You can see from my background I'm in somewhere quite funky. Well, this is East London, Brick Lane, and yeah, I always love to shoot around here. I just finished a professional shoot with a couple of nice gentlemen. They were just lovely, and yeah, I created a whole set of really beautiful photos for them, so hopefully they will like them. I do already, just by judging from what I see from the viewfinder, they're just really, really cool. Anyway, so talking about priorities, and I think this is something worth discussing in today's Photography 101. And the reason I bring that out is not just a clickbait in a way, because it is actually true that I personally think that females are or can be much better photographers than men, simply because of their nature. Men tends to be more tech savvy, they like numbers, they like specifications, especially in the photography world. You can see from my channel, we have about 95% male audience, but not just me. This is very, very common across the board. I'm talking about even like Potato Jet, for instance, in one of the channels I follow. He's an awesome channel. He does all kinds of video tech stuff, and he's very entertaining. So, but even he said that his channel has over 90% male audience. So this is the norm. This is normal for YouTube channel. So I guess a lot of people who are going to YouTube and checking out reviews and things like that, they are usually men, because they are interested in looking at the gears more than creating better photographs, even though they are claiming that to be a photographer and know exactly how to operate camera, all the settings, they know inside and out all the specifications, they know more than me, to be honest. But in terms of when it comes to generating photos, creating a beautiful photos, they struggle. And I think this is the difference, because I'll give you an example. For instance, I run wedding workshops, and one of the workshops that turned up were about 15 audience there. I think there are 15 people, and about 10 of them were men and 5 of them were female. So when it comes to the practical session, come out, grab your camera and shoot, all the men, I mean all of them, picked up the camera, starting to mix adjustment to the camera in terms of setting, and asking questions, how to do this and that in terms of like maybe ISO, I don't know, some settings about the camera. But all the female, all 5 of them, went straight to the model and started shooting. Well, that's the difference, they went out to start shooting already. They're looking at composition straight away, looking at lighting. They didn't even faff around with the settings on the cameras. They just click, and this is very, very much what I experienced and observed for the last 10 years. It's very, very general. And even, if you think about, in wedding situations, how many, if you're a wedding photographer, that is, how many men you see, or the groom, are actually directing the photo or set what they want? Probably 0. While the bride, on the other hand, they have specific requirements. They like certain aesthetics. They like the look, and that's why they are the one who choose you as the wedding photographer, because they know exactly what they want. While the men will usually just say, yeah, my wife would take charge of this sort of thing. I don't really care, you know, I just turn up, I have fun, I'm gonna things. But the bride, you know, they love their photos. So there you go. This is kind of in a way, they can be more aesthetically concentrating, you know, or focus, aesthetically focused. So they love to see things beautifully. Same thing when it comes to photography. Most female photographers, they're really keen to creating beautiful photos, while men just more into the cameras and text and things like that in general. Not saying that men don't do aesthetically stuff, you know, they do. You know, I mean, I met loads of great photographers, and in fact a lot of great photographers are men. So this is not, again, not a gender issues, not a gender competitions or comparison in a way, but it's just something that I observe in general over the years. But as men, like today, Photography 101, I think that we should all learn a little bit from female, our counterpart. You know, they focus on creating photographs, and you should be doing the same thing, because you're holding the camera. You should be really focused on how can you make that photo nicer. Not so much about how fast the camera can shoot, how much ISO I can push, or how fast the lens can it be, how good it's AF. Not about those, you know, it's all about they're tools for you. You know, you have to make sure that you learn how to take better photograph first before you picking up a better tool. So that's it, that's you go, you know. I'm not suggesting you go and be a kind of think like a woman, like jumping onto a bathtub and put a hair dryer into the tub and just electrocute you and just kind of somehow turn yourself into a female in a way, just like that movie.
Monsieur, I need to poo-poo.
No, not like that. You know, that would be quite dangerous. So I'm not suggesting that at all. But in fact, just trying to think from a female's perspective, and if you can do that, I can guarantee that your photo will actually improve. And this is how I learned over the years. I was trying to see from the bride side of view. Pick up a bridal magazine, pick up a fashion magazines, you know, even though they more tailored for female audience, as you can see. But if you want to be a fashion photographer, pick them up, have a read, speak to some females, see what they like, and then yeah, learn from them, and then you can become a much better portrait wedding photographers. Yeah, this is kind of interesting, isn't it? I think, and there's no right or wrong here. It's just something that we should be all aware of. And let me know what you think about this, and how you become a better photographer. So this is interesting. I'm liking it. So until next time, we can see again and talk again, and hopefully you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to stay notified by clicking that bell button, and so you know when the new video is coming out. So until next time, see you then, bye.